Hi, in this particular series of videos we're going to be looking at this, which is compound interest. Now there's a couple of different ways in which you can work these sort of questions out. However, for the purposes of this particular video I'm going to be using a formula, but if you have a look at one of the other videos that will show you how to use a table in order to achieve the same result. Okay, so with the formula what we basically say is that it's original, and that's times the multiplier to the value of n, and that's a very standard formula. The way that you see the formula, that's the way it'll be written. Okay, so let's just start filling that out a little bit. So the original is 3,200, and the multiplier, this is really important because at the moment what we're saying is that it's 3.5% per annum. Well, that basically means that at the beginning of each year you've got 100%. And then what we're going to do is add an extra 3.5%. So what we're actually going to get is 103.5%. And that's kind of important in the way that we apply that to this particular formula. So let's just have a look at that for a minute. So 103.5% is exactly the same as saying 103.5 divided by 100, because remember that percent means out of 100. So let's just use that and move the decimal point a couple of places. So in other words, we can write 103.5% as a decimal 1.035, and that's the multiplier that we're going to use within this particular formula. So if I write 1.035 into there, and to the power of n, which is the number of years, in this particular case 3 years, and if I feed that into my calculator, I get an answer which is £3,547, and then you've got 8972. Now, for the purposes of most of these calculations, they'll just ask you to round it to the nearest penny. In this particular case, that's going to be £3,547 and 90p, and that's what George is going to have at the end of the 3 years. I hope that's been okay for you. Please add a comment below in the comments, subscribe to the site, have a look at the rest of the playlist if you're not sure, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.